Ladies and gentlemen, this game is more than just a hockey game. This is a huge milestone for a hockey legend. Hawks win in Montreal, 2-0 over the Montreal Canadiens, and that is a shutout for Marc-Andre Fleury. And not only is it his 69th shutout, it's his 500th career win. Wow. I can't understand the volume of how many wins 500 is in terms of winning NHL goalie starts. Marc-Andre Fleury has been in the league for nearly 20 years at this point, and he is just hitting 500 career wins. That is special. Very, very happy for him. And, well, let's talk about the game that Marc-Andre Fleury won. And really, the first half of this game was really a goalie battle between Jake Allen and Marc-Andre Fleury, each goalie making fantastic saves along the way to a scoreless first 30 minutes. Then with the Hawks on the power play with about 6 minutes to go in the second period, no passing lanes are open. The Hawks look to be struggling. And then Seth Jones gets it back to try and help the rest of the power play unit regroup and get those right positions so they can snipe one through. But instead, Seth Jones finds Jonathan Toews right in front of the net. And Toews tips it in for his first goal of the season. It only took him this long, but Jonathan Toews has his first goal of the season. And Seth Jones just gives it right to his stick, and that's a pretty easy tap-in right there. Look, it really should have come against St. Louis, but you know what? I'll take it. He's got one on the year. He's in the back of the net. Toews gets the goal. And from here on out, Marc-Andre Fleury keeps making the stops that he needs to make, making some really good saves in the third period. And then with about 8 minutes to go, a turnover in the Canadian zone is picked up by Henrik Borgstrom, and he just kind of picks it up with his back turned towards the net. And he just kind of turns around and fires it. And Jake Allen has no idea. And it goes in the back of the net. And Henrik Borgstrom gets a goal to extend and double the lead. It's 2-0. And with about 8 minutes to go, it's settling in for Marc-Andre Fleury that this is going to be win number 500. And look, this is kind of weird because Toews got his first goal of the season with that one tonight. And Henrik Borgstrom had just his second of the year. Combined in this game, now the two goal scorers from this game have now scored a combined 3 goals, only one of which was not scored in this game. And to see that those people are getting those pucks in the net, that was a really good key to show that, hey, we are having some people score that we don't really usually see score. And that's a good thing because we have relied on Kane, DeBrincat, and Jones for setting up goals and scoring goals all season so far. So to see the other players and our depth players score some big goals to win a game like this is really nice. Because let's be honest, if Alex DeBrincat and Kane... Because let's be honest, if Kane and DeBrincat were able to get going with Seth Jones and those three could get going, this game would have been much more of a blowout. But Marc-Andre Fleury stands tall and gets the shutout. And as you can hear, the stadium, the Montreal fans are cheering for Fleury. They have the Fleury chant at the end of the game. Even though their team lost, they're happy that a Quebecois native was able to get 500 career NHL wins and do it in front of his home fans, if you will, as that was where he was raised. And that's honestly a class act by the Canadiens fans in the stadium that night to, even though your team lost, to salute a hockey legend who is from and around your area, grew up cheering on your team. That has got to feel good for Marc-Andre Fleury to get his 500th win in Montreal. In general, Marc-Andre Fleury is a legend, that's no question. And to see him cross with us is a bit weird, especially since he now has historic careers, not only with the Penguins, but also the Golden Knights as their first goaltender in franchise history. I mean, the fact that he's even in Chicago is a miracle in itself, but the fact that he's now at 500 wins is crazy and amazing. I think, if I'm correct, that he's the third goalie all time to do that, to accomplish this feat. I mean, what a special game. The actual game didn't really have too much to be noteworthy of, but this makes this game one that you're going to remember from this season, because it was a big night that ended up becoming such a memorable night, even though the game was relatively boring. But yeah, congrats to Marc-Andre Fleury for 500 career wins. Just outstanding. What a legend. Third goalie in NHL history to get 500 career NHL wins. That itself will give Marc-Andre Fleury a bid to the Hall of Fame. I mean, just outstanding. I have no other words to say just how amazed I am for accomplishing such an incredible feat. So the Hawks move on and go to Toronto next to face the Maple Leafs. Our luck against Toronto in Toronto has been pretty good these past couple of years. Past couple times we played them in Toronto, despite them being pretty good. So hopefully we can pull out the win again and break this whole win-loss curse for Derek King. Real quick before I let you guys go, this is where I'll be for the next month. This is my room. I'm back home for the holidays. So back here, you may have seen this setup from a couple of other videos from last season. So yeah, that's it for me. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me. I'll see you guys next time.